we are going to go to the next activity, which is participate in an extracurricular service activity. It should be the second one under grade 9. So we want our scholars to be active in the communities around them. This gives you one great experience if you are volunteering somewhere, something to put on your resume. But also, we know that students who are active in the communities around them tend to be better students. They get higher grades. They learn confidence, build character, leadership skills, and things like that that are going to be important for students when they are looking at applying to their colleges. So, what I want you to be thinking about during this activity is something that you have done other than going to and from school. So this could be band or choir. It could be a club or sport at your high school. It could also be something out in the community like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, 4-H, martial arts, or any service activity. It could be a church youth group as well, or if you've done any volunteer work. So if this isn't something that you've done yet, that's perfectly fine. But we encourage students to go ahead and find something that they are excited about, whether it's a club or sport or something that you're going to be passionate about. So if you're really passionate about animals, this is your time to go and maybe do some volunteer work at your local humane society. So that's what we're wanting you to kind of think about. So when you click on the activity, you are going to kind of just get a rundown of what we're going to be doing today. So we can go ahead and skip this. I encourage you to read it, but for these purposes right now, you can go ahead and skip it. One thing that we always encourage you to do is that if you don't know of an activity or something, reach out to your friends, your family, guidance counselor, and they can let you know of some of the activities that you could get involved in. So go ahead and click on proceed next step. So anything that is read must be something inside of this something submitted here. So what we're going to do is kind of just go down one by one so you can kind of know what to put in these areas. Describe the extracurricular service activity. So if it was choir, you can just put, all 4 years of high school, or freshman year I did choir. Or if you are in track or volleyball or soccer, you can just put school soccer or school volleyball. If you're in multiple activities, make sure that you just put one for this purpose. We're only just needing one at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and I was a swimmer in high school, so I'm going to go ahead and use swimming as an example. So what was the name of group or organization that you participated with? Just go ahead and put your school, or if it's a church youth group, the name of the church. If it was just volunteer work, you can put volunteer, like where you volunteered at. So if it's Humane Society or anything like that, go ahead and put that in. So I went to Castle High School. So that would be a perfect response. When did you participate? If it's something that's like year round or you've been doing ever since like 6th or 7th grade, you can just put when it started this year. So for me, swimming is usually a winter sport. So I'm going to put October and I'll just put 2020 of this year. So how many total hours you spend on this activity? If you've been doing basketball ever since 3rd grade, please do not tally the total amount of hours that you've done that activity. So what we're just needing is the total hours or the average hours per week that you do the activity. So if it's a sport, I would just go ahead and put 15 here because it's about 2 hours for practice every day, Monday through Friday. And then, about 3 to 5 hours for any of like our swim meets or football games or something like that. So don't get wrapped up in the total hours because that's not as important as some of these other items that we're going to talk about. So do not put 15 hours, just put 15 because it is something that it will need a whole number in that box. So make sure that you just put 15 or however many hours. If you did one volunteer activity, that's perfectly fine. You can just say 2 hours or 1 hour or 30 minutes. That's perfectly fine. You can just put 1 hour. You could just round up. So who can verify that you participated in this activity? Feel free to put your coach or the name of the school and the phone number, but really what you can do is just put your parent or guardian. So you can type, parent and then put your phone number. That is my work number. If anybody ever needs to get a hold of me, 317-617-077. So who told you about this extracurricular activity? You can just put uh, whoever it is. For me, it's just going to put coach. And then how did this activity help you with your personal growth or career exploration? So this is something that it might be that you were learning teamwork, which is a very valuable skill in the workplace. It could be that you are working on maybe some volunteer work. Maybe you volunteered at a hospital or something and you're wanting to look at something hospital related as far as a career. So go ahead and put 7 to 10 words. I'm just going to put one word here. So once you have everything kind of filled in here, this little box will pop up, which is save and finish. If you don't have something, that will disappear, but I'm just going to put something in there and then go ahead and click save and finish. So I'm not going to do that because I want to keep my Scholartrack so it doesn't have any checkboxes. But when you go back, when you hit save and finish, you should see a little green check mark here by participating in extracurricular or service activity. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, give me a call or shoot me an email. I'm happy to help you. If not, I hope you have a great day.